All right, yo, so my client Robbie just cashed out on the 2022 Hyundai Elantra. Robbie, how much you put down today?
10,000.
10,000. What's your monthly payment?
862.
862. How long you financing for?
Life.
Ask how much the lease payment is.
14K a month.
14,000?
Yeah.
I have a $1,200 car payment, and I would do it again and again and again and again. You're only on this plan once.
Today, we're going to be taking a look at people trapped in absolutely insane car payments. Starting with someone who thinks a $600 car payment for 7 straight years is completely normal.
An 84-month car loan? Why an 84-month car loan?
I want to lower payments.
You know that's not how it works. You are paying more in interest over time. 2024 Kia Sportage. And it is $638.70. That's an insane car payment for 7 years.
I feel like 600 is a normal car payment.
Normal.
Oh, I'm going to refinance it when rates go down.
Okay, if rates go down.
When rates go down, they will go down for sure.
What?
Yeah. If I can't refinance, then whatever. If I can, awesome.
Whatever. I have an 84-month loan. I'm going to be 40, and I finally paid off my car.
And?
Yo, 39,000 is worth 31,000.
$638.70 a month for 84 months on a Kia Sportage. And the scary part is she's not even wrong that it feels normal now. The latest Edmunds data shows the average new car payment just hit a record $777 a month. 1 in 5 buyers is paying over $1,000, and nearly a quarter of all new car buyers are stretching to 84 months or longer. Normal doesn't mean smart. And the backup plan, I'll refinance when rates go down, is a hope, not a plan. Rates don't owe you anything. Meanwhile, the car she owes $39,000 on is already worth $31,000, and she'll be 40 when it's finally hers.
I have a $1,200 car payment, and I would do it again and again and again and again. You're only on this plan once. While it's important you do smart things with your money, it's also important for you to enjoy yourself. You're paying a mortgage on your car. I don't care. I'm interested in cars, and I have a twin-turbo V8 in my 20s. In life, you have to make calculated decisions. It's a give and take. It's a push and pull. So where I may overspend on my car, I underspend in other critical areas of my life. Like I barely buy myself new clothes, don't drink any alcohol, I definitely don't smoke any of that good stuff. So I may be $50,000 in debt, but it's my life.
Now, I'll give him this much. At least he has a philosophy. No drinking, no smoking, no shopping, all car. That's more intentional than most people in this video, but let's run the numbers on the trade he's actually making. $1,200 a month invested through his 20s at average market returns is roughly $250,000 by his mid-30s. Instead, it's going into a twin-turbo V8 that's depreciating while he sleeps. Plus $50,000 of debt. You're only on this planet once cuts both ways. You're also only in your compounding years once. The car will still exist at 35, the head start won't.
What is this car?
It's a 2017 Ford Mustang. It was a $25,000 car.
What's the minimum monthly payment, my dude?
$556.
What's the interest rate on this?
24.1%.
No.
Yes.
Dude, the interest rate is higher than your literal age. What's your insurance?
Car insurance payment is $770 a month.
Who sold this to you? I need to go beat the shit out of this person.
It was CarMax. I thought I could trust them. I would be willing to sell my car for a more expensive, newer car.
What are you talking about?
So other people that have had the same income and position at my age, they've been approved for $50,000, $60,000 cars. I like luxury, that a Lexus RCF. It's like a Japanese Mustang is what they call it.
A 24.1% interest rate. The interest rate is literally higher than his age. Add it up. $556 for the car plus $770 for insurance is $1,326 a month for a used Mustang. And after hearing all of that out loud, his takeaway is that he'd like to trade up to a Lexus RCF because other people his age got approved for $60,000 cars. Getting approved is not an achievement. The bank approving you means they think they can profit off you, and at 24.1%, they are absolutely correct. This is like escaping a bear trap and immediately asking where they keep the bigger bear traps.
Gonna be a whole come to joke. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. How much you put down? Say, man, I put down 1,000. How much are you paying per month? $534. How long you financing for? I'm financing for 150 years.
How much you put down?
$1,000.
How much is your payments?
$600.
And how long you financing? For life.
Yes, sir, Miss Cheyenne. Came out and got this 2021 Ford Escape, Miss Cheyenne. How much did you put down?
1,000.
All right, how much was your monthly payment?
389.
Okay. How long are you financing for?
267 months.
All right, congratulations, okay?
So if you haven't seen this trend, these are dealership promo videos. The dealer films the customer on delivery day, asks how much they put down, what the payment is, and everybody jokes, financing for life, financing for 150 years, congratulations, it's a whole genre, and it's marketing. The joke only works because it's basically true. $1,000 down on a $30,000 car means you drove off owing 97% of a thing that lost value at the first stop sign. And notice what the customers are celebrating. Not the car. The approval. Good credit, bad credit, no credit is not a welcome mat. It's a warning label. The confetti is for the dealer.
What is one bad financial decision that you regret making in life?
Oh man, low key buying a car like young, trying to finance into one, trying to get a little Challenger, that 392.
Yeah.
Man, low key, that's a bad decision trying to do young. You got a low income, you gotta stay low, keep your head down.
What was that monthly car payment every month?
Man,
800?
Yeah.
That was with or without insurance? You got repo?
Yeah, oh God.
What, you didn't make the payment or something?
Yeah, oh God, I was late. Took my L's on it.
Did you have like a high interest rate?
Yeah, I did. 18.
Yeah, probably that's why, because you didn't have like a good credit score, so they gave you like a high interest rate and
First
stuff.
time buyer. But on God, though, that's where they get you, though.
Yeah.
That addiction, you try to get the hot card, bro. Get the Corolla, bro. Stay down till you come up, bro. On God.
$800 a month at 18% interest on a Challenger 392, driving with no insurance, and it got repoed anyway. Driving uninsured, by the way, means one fender bender and you're personally paying for two cars, one of which is somebody else's. But I have to give his friend credit, because get the Corolla, stay down till you come up is genuinely better advice than half the finance influencers on this app. And then it swerves at the end. Asked if he'd buy the car again, the answer is it's all about belief. Belief does not report to the credit bureaus. The repo does.
What is one bad financial decision that you regret making in life?
Financing a vehicle, zero down, just because I could. I walked in that, I said, I want that car. He said, how much you putting down? I said, nothing. And he gave me them keys, and my APR went all the way up through the roof.
What was your APR?
Like 20%.
And what was that monthly payment looking like?
700.
How much are you paying with insurance then?
My insurance is 250.
So you dropped almost a band a month?
I'm paying a band a month, yeah.
For the Honda?
It's been 3 years, yeah. I got 2 more years to go. Like, what's the worst financial decision you've ever made?
Financing the car too.
You didn't say shit? Yeah, man, it happens to all of us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except, this was M3 though.
Oh, damn. I'm f***ing up. I went Honda. Yeah, I'm going 700. How much you paying for your 1,000?
560.
God damn, I'm getting f***ed up out here.
$700 a month at 20% for 5 years on a 2017 Honda Civic. It's $42,000 in payments for a used Civic before insurance, almost a band a month, as he put it, for one of the most affordable cars ever built. And then the twist of the century. The guy interviewing him is paying $560 a month on a BMW M3. Less money for an M3 than this man is paying for a Civic. That's the moment he realizes the car was never the problem. The zero down, the 20% APR, the first-time buyer rate, that's the problem. Same road, same traffic, wildly different bills. Your terms are the car.
What is the car?
X1 BMW.
People are going into debt for BMWs just so you can be the worst drivers on the road. What's the balance on this?
57?
56.
56.
What's the minimum monthly payment?
1,140.
Oh my
I know, one of the worst financial decisions that I've made. He tried to talk me out of it, and I said no. And now we're paying the price financially. Yeah. I wasn't looking at the possibility of me being unemployed.
What's the term length on this thing?
6 years.
What's the interest rate on this?
15%.
6, yeah. It's 60.
$1,140 a month, 15% interest, 6 years, $56,000 still owed, and now unemployed. And the sentence that says everything, he tried to talk me out of it, and I said no. Somebody in that household ran the numbers and got overruled by a badge on a hood. Here's the rule nobody wants to hear. A car payment has to survive your worst month, not your best one. If the math only works while you're employed, healthy, and getting overtime, the math doesn't work. Every loan you sign is a bet that the next 6 years go perfectly. 6 years never goes perfectly.
2021 BMW X5 with 65,000 miles on it. How much do you owe on it?
48.
You owe 48.
Yeah. I just can't afford the payments no more.
How much are the payments?
$960 a month.
$960?
Yeah.
How long have you had this car?
I only had it for like 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah. And then I had the issue with my wife.
Oh, you're married?
Yeah. We got 2 kids, so.
How young are you?
25.
Guys, if I wanted to sell this car tomorrow, I need to be selling it probably around 34.9. He's flipped bad. Come on inside, bro. Let's talk. Do you have gap insurance on it?
He's just showing him my dad.
Honestly, bro, I don't really see any other option right now other than for you to rent out the car.
I mean, I could get after that.
Dude, I'm about to take you to Trip City. It's essentially private rentals. We'll manage it. I'll do it for a 60-40 split. If you're happy with that.
25 years old, 2 kids, $960 a month, owes $48,000 on an X5 worth about $35,000, no gap insurance, and he's 2 months in. That's $13,000 underwater before the first oil change. But watch what happens next, because this is the part that got me. A guy shows up with the solution. Rent your car out through my company, 60-40 split, and I'll front you the tires and deduct them from your earnings. So now the man drowning in a car payment also owes his rescuer for tires, while strangers put miles on a vehicle he's underwater on. When you're desperate, everyone who wants to help has a business model. Read the split. He's the 40.
Do y'all want to know what is worse than my Tahoe payment? You guys thought that was bad. Wait till you hear this one. It's my husband's truck. My husband drives a 2020 GMC AT4 Sierra 1500. We bought it in August of 2022. Financed it for $78,000. He still has a remaining balance of, I think it's $72,000 or $74,000. I haven't really checked recently. His payments are $1,600 a month. So y'all thought my $1,400 Tahoe payment was bad. His truck payment is $1,600 a month with an APR of 14%. So yeah, y'all stop coming after me for my bad finance decisions and go after him because he fucked up too. Too bad he didn't buy his truck for him. I did. So yeah, I messed them both up. Oops. So maybe we should just let his truck get repossessed and keep the Tahoe because a $1,400 Tahoe payment is a whole lot better than a $1,600 truck payment. Or maybe we should just let them both go back because we have the Audi now and don't need either of the car payments.
$1,400 for her Tahoe, $1,600 for his truck at 14%. That's $3,000 a month in car notes, which in most of the country is a mortgage on an actual house. They financed $78,000 in 2022 and still owe about $74,000, which tells you almost every payment so far has been eaten by interest. And the exit strategy is, just let them get repossessed, we have the Audi now. Okay, quick lesson. A voluntary repo is still a repo. It craters your credit for years, and after they auction the truck, you still owe the difference. You don't hand back the debt with the keys. Also, there's a third car. There was always a third car.
All right, yo, so my client Robbie just cashed out on the 2022 Hyundai Elantra. Robbie, how much you put down today?
$10,000.
$10,000. What's your monthly payment?
$862.
$862. How long you financing for?
Life.
How much did you put down?
15,000.
15,000. How much are you paying per month?
1,300
1,300. How long are you financing for?
for life.
For life.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. How much did you put down?
2,000.
2,000. How much was your monthly payment?
$630 a month.
$630 a month. How long are you financing for?
Forever.
Forever. That's what I'm talking about.
Don't be a hoe. Come shop with Joe.
How much did you put down?
$1,000.
$1,000 only. How much are you paying per month?
$339.
$339. How long are you financing for? Hey.
386 months. Hey.
And the award for the single most confusing deal goes to Robbie, who put $10,000 down on a Hyundai Elantra and is still paying $862 a month for an Elantra, a car that starts in the low 20s. $10,000 down should nearly kill an Elantra loan, so either something enormous got rolled into that deal, or that interest rate belongs in a museum. Then we've got $15,000 down and still $1,300 a month for life. $630 a month forever, and every one of these ends with the dealer shouting, "That's what I'm talking about, hit my DM." Of course, that's what he's talking about. Forever is his favorite loan term. He gets paid at signing.
All right, so the black one, I pay $3,100 a month. The gray one, I pay $2,900 a month, so a total of $6,000 for these two. The car that is in Houston with my brother, which is the Cadillac Vistic, which I'll put it in here. I pay $1,700 a month to get both of my car to wash every 2 weeks, $120. So total of $240 a month. So total, I pay $7,800 worth of car notes. Every 6 months, I pay $3,500 for insurance and $240 a month for car washes. What do you think? Is that too much to pay for 3 luxury cars? Put it down in the comment below.
$3,100 plus $2,900 plus $1,700. That's $7,700 a month in car notes, and I'll note his own math drifted around a bit on camera, which, when you're spending this much, is its own red flag. Call it over $92,000 a year in payments alone before the insurance and the bi-weekly car washes. That's a doctor's entire salary driving around in 3 pieces, one of which lives in another city with his brother. And then he asks, is that too much to pay for 3 luxury cars? My brother in Christ, if you have to ask the comment section is not the problem. That's not a car note, that's a payroll.
Let's break down my monthly payments on my 2026 G80 M3 competition. I didn't want to wait to custom order one, so instead I called literally every single BMW dealership in the US, specifically looking for the carbon buckets, the Brooklyn Gray, and X-Drive. The buckets were honestly pretty hard to find, especially in the Ford blue color, but when I found this one, I knew I needed it. So with that being said, the MSRP on this car was just about $100K flat. I traded in my 2022 Chevy Silverado RST and I got $12,000 in equity, so that went right into the down payment for the M3. I financed it through BMW at a 6.7 APR for 72 months. Now, with that being said, I also do not plan on keeping it financed through BMW. I'm going to refinance it through a credit union with a lower APR. My total monthly payment is $1,500, and if I didn't put anything down, it would probably be roughly around $2,200. That's my monthly payment on my G80 M3.
Now, this is the sophisticated version, and I want you to notice how responsible it sounds. Trade in equity, a plan to refinance through a credit union, knows his APR to the decimal, all genuinely smarter than most of this video. But strip the vocabulary away, and it's still $1,500 a month for 6 years on a $100,000 car that depreciates like a dropped phone. That's $108,000 in payments after the down payment. Knowing the terms of a bad deal in great detail doesn't make it a good deal, it makes it a well-documented one. He called every BMW dealership in America. Imagine that energy pointed at literally anything that appreciates.
I have $60,000 worth of car debt, with about $30,000 of that being in negative equity. And let me tell you how the dealership scammed me, because I bought my car by myself back in 2022 and I got scammed, and I don't want y'all to get scammed. Well, the dealership guy told me that they could put me in a Jeep off the lot for 3 months with no loan payment, and then they would roll the loan over to the new Jeep when it came in. I was like, oh, that sounds great. So I signed it. I didn't have any payments. My Jeep came in the mail. My Jeep came, I went and I picked it up, and y'all, when he sat me down, he handed me a piece of paper that said that the car was like $100,000. And when I tell you, I about had a fit. Because when I had originally went in, the finance guy told me that my monthly payment was going to be like $600. And then when I told the car salesman that when I was picking up the Jeep, he said that the finance guy lied and that's why he doesn't work there anymore. And now I'm stuck with $1,000 car payment. I don't understand how negative equity works. I honestly don't. So if you ask me questions about that, I probably can't help. But basically, if I were to sell my Jeep today, I'd be lucky if I got like $35,000 on it, and I still owe $59,000. Yeah.
She's an attorney, and she still got taken, which should tell you how good these finance offices are at this. So let me do the explanation she asked for. Negative equity means you owe more than the car is worth. When they rolled her first loan into the second Jeep, the leftover balance from car 1 got stacked on top of car 2's price. 2 loans wearing 1 trench coat. That's how a Jeep becomes a $100,000 piece of paper, and a $600 promise becomes a $1,000 payment. She owes $59,000 on a Jeep worth $35,000. The lesson is one sentence long. Never roll a loan into a new car, and never trust a payment quote that isn't in writing.
You're going to kill me for this. I just traded in a 2023 Tesla Model 3 just last night for a truck.
Last night? Like literally 12 hours ago?
Yes.
Oh, Michael.
Like quite literally last night.
Michael, you said you've been listening to the show.
I know.
Michael, what are you doing right now for a job?
I work for a automotive supplier. I make $45,000 a year.
And you just bought a $30,000 car.
Yes.
Okay. You need to call them back, honey, and tell them to cancel the transaction, that you're not going through with it.
My thing is I traded in my old car for.
Are you going to argue with me about something that's stupid? You're really not going to argue with me about something that's stupid, are you? Please tell me that you want a better life than you have. You keep doing stupid stuff, you're going to have a stupid life, honey. That thing last night was absolute freaking brain damage. You understand that? I mean, dude, really, I love you, but good God, that was dumb.
Can I say my point of view really quick on that?
Not really. You can just call them back and cancel the transaction, or you can have a good life.
A $30,000 truck on a $45,000 salary. That's 2/3 of his gross income committed to a vehicle, when the general rule of thumb is your total car cost shouldn't pass 10 to 15% of your take-home pay. And here's why call them back is actually real advice and not just tough love. There's no legal cooling off period on car purchases, but when the deal is 12 hours old, the financing often hasn't funded yet, which means the dealer can still unwind it if you push. After a few days, that door welds shut. The window to fix a car mistake is measured in hours. He called a radio show inside it.
Bought a Lambo and I went broke.
Can you walk us through the finances of buying an SVJ?
Well, those type of cars, get that loan, almost impossible, unless they trust you as a lender.
Yeah.
So my first car was a Range Rover, then I got the McLaren 570S, then I got the Evo, then I got the Lambo truck, then I got the Rolls Royce truck, then I got the SVJ. So that trust was built over time. They trusted me to give me loans. Bought a Lambo and I went broke.
Can you walk us through the finances of buying an SVJ?
Well, those type of cars, get that loan, almost impossible, unless they trust you as a lender.
Yeah.
So my first car was a Range Rover, then I got the McLaren 570S, then I got the Evo, then I got the Lambo truck, then I got the Rolls Royce truck, then I got the SVJ. So that trust was built over time. They trusted me to give me loans.
Can I ask how much the lease payment is?
$14,000 a month.
14,000?
Yeah.
Holy. I still drive my 2002 Honda.
But here's wait, how much down did you put on that? Because 14,000, I thought it would be higher, to be honest with you.
$250K.
That's why. Wow.
And we're ending on the final boss of car payments. $14,000 a month after putting $250,000 down on a Lamborghini SVJ. On a lease. He doesn't even own it. And listen to how he describes the path. First the Range Rover, then the McLaren, then the Lambo truck, then the Rolls, each one building trust with the lenders. He's describing the trap like it's a loyalty program. The banks weren't learning to trust him, they were learning exactly how much he'd pay. The interviewer sitting across from him drives a 2002 Honda, and only one person in that conversation went broke. The title of his own story says it. I bought a Lambo and I went broke. Case closed. And that's all that I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. YouTube thinks you'll like this video popping up on screen right now, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and I'll talk to you guys.